Dear students, today we are going to learn a new chapter called Special Books. Now, let's learn some rules about this book so that the concept is clear. For all the below special books mentioned, purchase book, sales book, purchase written or sales written, two rules what we follow. The first one is we should record only credit transaction, and the second rule is you're recording only stock inventory goods. That's it. If you understand these two rules, you're done with this chapter. Let's look into the format given, the format of the special book. Okay, you can use this format for any of these four books. What I have written is about the purchase goods from Mr. X on credit is 10,000 minus trade discount. Now something new for you, the trade discount is seen in on the screen, right? Yes, it is been recorded here. Unlike in journal entries, in journal what you do, you calculate the trade discount, but you don't record it. Over here you record everything, the credit discount, the cash discount, each and everything related to the purchase, but on credit. All right, let's look into some of the adjustments. Purchase of stock. Now should I put this under the purchase book? So for that we have to see whether the two rules are fulfilled. The first rule is it is on credit, so it is on credit because it's not mentioned it's on cash. And second rule is it should be stock, it's very clearly mentioned purchase of stock, so it meets both the rules. That's why I will record it under the purchase book. Purchase of stock on cash, the word on cash should ring a bell. You should know that we don't record anything which is on cash. Sales of fixed asset, again the word fixed asset should ring a bell. We don't record anything which is fixed asset, we only record stock. Got it? So that's why the second and the third transactions are not recorded in the special book. Look into the remember part. The remember part clearly states they are called special books because only credit transactions, unlike ledger where you record both the credit and cash transactions, are recorded. In ledger, when you create a purchase ledger, you record the cash as well as credit transaction, but over here you only and only record the credit transaction. It is useful for a proprietor or the owner to open a special book and understand what is the amount of money he is due to pay in the market. Same time he can open a sales book to understand how much amount he's supposed to get. All right, that's why this book is called special book. That's make this book special. All right, and then the trade discount. Again, I'm repeating, trade discount is calculated as well as recorded in special books. All right, let's move on to the next slide. In this next slide, you've got a small test, and the test is sum number 4 and sum number 5. If you attempt this test, I'm sure you will be thorough with this chapter. With this note, I end the class. Please attempt this chapter sums, make a PDF and email me. I will definitely correct and get back to you. Thank you.